It was just about this time last Sunday when the Grand Rapids Griffins season officially came to an end in Texas.
Yeah, the top-seeded Stars closing out the Griffins championship reign 6 games into the Western Conference Finals. It was their first playoff loss in 6 series, so it's pretty impressive. Team returning home from Texas late Tuesday, cleaned out the locker room early Wednesday morning. Each player then going through exit interviews with Red Wings GM Ken Holland and assistant GM and what amounts to be Griffins general manager Ryan Martin, as well as Griffins head coach Jeff Blashill. We then held our exit interview with Blash, the reigning AHL Coach of the Year, and a man reportedly drawing quite a bit of interest from around the NHL. First and foremost, I'm sure you'd rather be in Toronto this weekend, but congratulations on a great season, really a great 2-year run. How do you assess, season number 2?
Well, I thought it was, in a lot of ways, first of all, we're disappointed in the sense that we're not playing still.
Right.
We certainly felt at the beginning of the year and through large parts of the year that this was a team that could make another run into late June, and understanding how hard it is, and it's incredibly difficult, we still felt that we had the team to do it, and going into the Texas series, we felt we had the team to do it, and so we're disappointed in that sense. Now, we knew Texas was certainly earned the right to be called the best team in the league going in the playoffs because they had the most points, and over 2 years they've done a great job. So we knew it was going to be a great challenge, and I thought it was an awesome series to be a part of. But with that said, we're disappointed. I would say, though, as a whole, we faced a lot of challenges this year that we hadn't faced a year ago. I thought our guys did a great job of overcoming adversities through the year, of not letting things bother them, of continuing to strive, and we got 99 points, which was more than we had a year ago. So I think in a lot of ways, I don't want to term it as success because the success is the team that's holding the trophy over their head at the end of the year, but I'm real proud of a lot of the things we've done, and I'm real proud of our guys.
Obviously, people around the league noticed that too in giving you AHL Coach of the Year honors. How proud of you were were you of the guys you had here who were able to go up to the NHL level and really, help the Red Wings get in the playoffs? Well, maybe they shouldn't have this year.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons I was probably awarded that award was the fact that a lot of our guys were able to go up and help Detroit to earn a spot in the playoffs, and it's an incredibly gratifying thing. I really enjoyed that part of this level. I've been part of a lot of developmental levels, and that's an incredibly gratifying thing, is to see guys go up and have success, and to see them blossom as people, and to see their confidence, and even to see when they came back like Tomas Jurko and Riley Sheehan, the confidence level that they have. So I thought it was awesome. We've been blessed here to have real good players with real good character, and that's why they've been able to go up success, and it's a neat thing to see.
Those guys for next year, I know Yerk still has ability to come down because of the waiver situation if he had to. Could be like Gus last year, right? Correct? Riley's probably not. Just do you believe those guys are ready to go now at that level?
Well, I think they are. And I think both of them, I think Riley through the course of the year really proved that he was a day-to-day NHL guy. Where he fits in, that is always determined by him and by the rest of the guys up there. But I also thought Yerks didn't get quite the same opportunity in terms of being a day-to-day guy up there. But yet when he came back, I thought he was unreal. I thought he was the best player on the ice on both teams. I thought he looked like the best NHL prospect. And so I think both of them are certainly physically and mentally ready to go face that challenge, but they'll have to prove it. The one thing about that league and any league is it's every single day, and every single day you have to prove that you're the guy or someone's there to take your job, and so hopefully they understand that and they can go have great years next year in Detroit.
A lot of talk about those forwards in Detroit. What maybe the people on the other side of the state don't realize, you got a big group of young defensemen. The Wings' future on defense is here and coming here. Talk about that group you've had this year.
Yeah, I know, and that's been a fun group to coach, and I definitely feel like that is it's been interesting over 2 years. We had a young group of real talented forwards that now have moved on and had good success. Well, I see the same thing coming with the D now. When is that? I don't know. They're considerably younger than the group of forwards we had. Tats had a number of years of experience here. Gus Nyquist was an older guy who had years of experience. Even Riley Sheehan was an older first-year player. These D are to a man are a little bit younger, so it might take them a little bit longer. But they're fun. They're a fun group to coach, and we have a number of D that have a legitimate chance to be NHL players, and maybe even NHL, maybe stars or at least top 4 type guys. So I think the future's real bright that way. I thought they were the group that improved the most over the course of the season, and they're going to have to continue to improve, both for us to have lots of success and for them to achieve the success in Detroit they want.
Your success here obviously has created a lot of interest in you. There's a lot of rumors around the NHL. I talked to Ken Holland one night. He's like, I've heard the rumors. Everybody has. And then you add in the situation with Mike staying for a year, maybe not beyond that. People ask all the time, is Jeff headed to the NHL? Then we read maybe the Wings won't let you talk to other people. Where do you stand? And, you know, at this point, what can you share with us?
Well, the one thing I think is important is the rumors are rumors, and sometimes those are based on fact, and lots of times they're not.
Right.
And I think it's one thing to have people be interested in you. It's another thing to be in a position where you're offered jobs. Right now, I'm totally focused on coming back here next year, on working for the Detroit Red Wings, on being the coach of the Grand Rapids Griffins, on continuing to develop myself as a coach and continuing to help guys become Red Wings while trying to win championships here. You know, that we'll work through some of that over the course of the next few weeks, and I don't have answers necessarily today, but that's my focus. I really believe I'll be here a year from now, and there's obviously the things that happen over the course of time. I don't know Mike Babcock's situation. I don't know if Mike knows Mike Babcock's situation, but what I know is Jeff Blashill's situation, and my focus is to be here next year, and maybe we'll look at doing some kitchen renovations just to prove that.
I know you don't deal in hypotheticals. A lot of people say, wait, if Mike did move on, could Jeff be the next coach of the Red Wings? Do you think about that at all? Or?
Well, certainly I want to coach at some point in my life in the National Hockey League, be a head coach in the National Hockey League, and I grew up a Red Wings fan. I love being part of this organization. I have great respect for Ken Holland. I have great respect for Ryan Martin. I have great respect for the number of players that are up there. But again, those are things that you can't dictate yourself. All I can do is do the best job that I can, and we'll see where that goes.
All right, one last question. The support here was great during the playoffs. I mean, the numbers were so much bigger than they were the year before. The championship thing was a lot of fun. I know it was a burden for you guys, a little bit of pressure maybe at some point, but it was a lot of fun this year, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was great. It's a great city. It's you know, I've said it lots. I think it's an absolute unbelievable city to live in. I think there's tons of civic pride here, and for us to help add to that civic pride, I think it's great to see the fever around town. People stopping me saying, "Good luck, coaches. We're heading to the playoffs." I think that's a cool thing, and we hope to continue that here into next year.
I know a lot can change, Case, but I get a feeling he could end up being the next coach of the Red Wings. You'll be surprised, folks.
We'll see.